All right,
thank you very much, Michael, and welcome to the NBA playoffs presented by Google. It's the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook in Denver, Colorado, getting ready for a heavyweight matchup between the Clippers and the Nuggets as we take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Modelo Especial.
Starting lineups for the Clippers, you got James Harden, Chris Dunn, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard. What you gonna say, Zubac? Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic.
The Clippers 18-3 over the final 21 games, led by Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Norman Powell, Chris Dunn, Ivica Zubac. The Nuggets, great continuity in that starting lineup with Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, and Christian Brown. Ryan Rucco, Bob Myers, Angel Gray with you, about ready to go in a charged up ball arena.
All right, man, they get
David Adelman, after just 3 games at the helm of the Nuggets as head coach in the regular season, coaches his first playoff game today. Meanwhile, Ty Lue coaches his...
Here we are, y'all.
93rd. Here we go. Game 1 is underway. The Clippers win the tip. Crowd will stand here till the first Nuggets bucket.
What you gonna do, James Harden?
As Harden goes to the corner to Dunn. Dunn bounces, shot clock fading. Zubac leaves it short, but follows it up with a little hook. Under 45% from the floor, doing so by far the best mark of anyone. Double comes this time. Porter alone connects.
That boy
Sign for Denver to have Porter hit that first one. Ty Lue told us Michael Porter Jr. is a key for them as Zubac stuffs it down. Tipped out, and Denver will control.
I wonder who got the Warriors. I think the Rockets and the Warriors up next.
On the finish.
Good finish.
Ups his scoring more than any player ever.
Okay, James, what you gonna do
This
now?
is not hyperbole. That is a fact.
Yes.
He goes up, 6-7 points in the playoffs.
Leonard hits the jumper. Here's Harden off the
boy,
rebound.
Clutch now.
We've seen the start of this game for Zubac, who's a real contender.
Work now. Hey, good finish.
Harden. Oh, beautifully fed. Zubac extra
good back door
feed,
pass. That was
Dunn
a good back door pass.
storms in for the finish. What a gorgeous pick and roll in the execution from the Clippers.
And they're scoring pretty easily. Already 14 paint points for the Clippers, and it's been pretty easy for them. Not a lot of resistance from the Nuggets. Here's another easy one.
Exactly. Dunn gets free and
Good
lays
finish.
it.
They're healthy. They're motivated.
That
and
big
Kawhi
Dunn
Leonard,
attacking
who
that
haven't even
rim, man.
mentioned much, physically looks better than he's looked in 5 years as Harden keeps doing what he's been doing.
Count it, coach. Wait. What happened? Yeah, that was a bad pass. It like he thought about where he wanted to go, but when he released it, it was already too late.
He looks better than he's looked in 5 years as Harden keeps doing what he's been doing.
Look. Yeah, it was already too late when he had to throw it.
Here comes Murray. Denver making a little push here. Murray bounces, Jokic, lethal combination there. And 8-0 Denver runs. Bench with Jones, Harden, Batum, and Bogdanovic. Harden connects on a deep contested 3.
He's so
good shot, boy. Left hand.
Here's Harden. 3 seconds left. Harden at the horn. You bet.
Denver came on a 10-0 run right before those two.
He's so comfortable, and guarding.
Here's Harden. 3 seconds left. Harden at the horn. You bet.
Wow.
Denver came on a 10-0 run right before those 2 bombs that we saw from James Harden. What have you liked about his pace out of that timeout?
Great pace, you know, getting downhill. We know we want to attack.
Oh, damn, I'm tripping.
If he's not going to step up, he's getting downhill.
He's still the first half.
10-0 run, just had a couple turnovers. They got out in transition, so we got to be better with that.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the defensive end.
And like I said, Dunn had been attacking the paint. Man, the Lakers got 22 points out of the paint, and Denver got 10. They killing the paint. That's what I'm saying too, bro. Everybody ain't got to shoot threes. That's just like everybody in the NFL ain't got to score a touchdown. Everybody ain't got to shoot threes, man. But it's just better if you get mid-range and better accurate jumpers, more logical jumpers. But
how important it was for you guys on that end? What collectively can you assess on how you guys have done so far?
A good job overall. I think, like I said, getting back in transition, taking care of the basketball, and we'll be fine.
This is the finish. Here comes Simmons. Simmons finds Leonard for the bucket and the foul, and Kawhi Leonard a chance for 3.
Like you just said, I think that's the real key. And on a team that doesn't have a lot of wing defenders, the Nuggets, Westbrook has to be that.
Jones floats it in.
come on, Kawhi, man, show me something.
Leonard connects on a 3.
Trey ball.
Here's Leonard staying on the floor with his 2.
Hey, and 1.
Muscling his way inside for the finish. Good so far here
That's
today.
And a lot of people thought, Ryan, when Paul George didn't come back, that's, again, way too easy right there.
That boy Blue had Jokic, didn't it? He
so
had
far
Jokic about to fall.
A lot of people thought, Ryan, when...
Look, right there. Whoop. Look, Jokic like the fail right here. Look. He fucked them up right here. Look.
George
he was already beat.
Again, way too easy right there. Kawhi Leonard is blowing by.
Good so far here today.
Yeah,
listen
and a lot
to
of
them
people
talking
thought,
about the game.
When Paul
They've been
George didn't come
this
back,
year.
that's, again, way too easy right there. Kawhi Leonard
Way
is
too
blowing
easy
by.
right there.
With him on and off, they go from bludgeoning teams to getting crushed.
Good pass.
Zubats gets free.
I don't want to keep saying it, but Denver's problem this season has been their defense. And again, you can see it right now. Clippers shoot 57% from the field.
Hey.
And the Clippers are already established their defense.
I fuck with Jokic too, though. Jokic tough.
Takes short. Zubac secures
Ain't too
the
many
rebound.
people with that height can move like that.
Leonard roaming free, lays it in. Timeout, Denver.
That was smooth.
By the way, Harden has not fouled out this season. Out off the steal.
Good steal.
To the rim.
That's how Denver's going to...
If I ain't mistaken, we don't have about 3 or 4 turnovers. The Clippers have. They don't gave up a lot of points off turnovers too.
All that uncontested. We talked about it. You guys, are you going to decide to do it, or are we just going to keep getting run over here in the half court?
Powell splits the D and slams it home. 30th, that's last in the league in attempts. 28th it makes. Jokic dips in and pumps it home. Here comes Dunn.
Come on, we need him.
Space will fire and hit from 3. James Harden, who had 15. Last 5 games of it, averaged 29.5 points, 11 assists.
Lefty.
Here's Jokic. On Dunn.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, the footwork.
Jokic working, boy.
Murray.
Oh yeah.
Not unnecessarily tricky.
Dunk that.
And Powell takes advantage. Obviously, one of them is going to be eliminated in the first round, but you could see either of them making a deep run in these playoffs. Yes, Murray finishes,
good shot.
plus the foul.
Was that even a foul?
One of them is going to be eliminated in the first round, but you could see either of them.
Oh yeah. He got in the bumpy about it. You can't make physical contact after. He don't move his feet, or he don't beat you. You beat. That's what people gotta understand too. Once you beat, or somebody hit you with a pump fake, and even if you just bite a second or an inch, you just jumping a second or inch just now knocked you off track. So even if you didn't fall for it all the way, you still off balance from before y'all both moved y'all feet. Just like starting off at a race, y'all both start side by side. But if the car mess around and jump out sides, they gonna have to make the car come back because now y'all off track, y'all off line, y'all ain't equal. Same thing right here. He just sold the fake. That was a good move though, and he made the jumper, so that was a good N1.
Deep run.
And call at the right time.
Plus the foul. Hamstring injury just before the end of the regular season. Came back, played the final 2 games.
Hey.
Gordon soars in and explodes. They going in, you thought they had a significant advantage.
He looked like one of them.
Gordon soars in and explodes.
Bro, right here look like one of them.
All the merch that's here is available on
Them elders in your family. You got that funny uncle, or that funny grandma, or that funny granddad that just cuss everybody out, be getting towed up, drunk, and just say whatever on their mind. They don't be want to be bothered. They get irritated quick. That's how he looking. He looking like, give me my damn cigarette, leave me alone, get out the living room. That nigga looking like a nigga granddad, man.
They going in, you thought they had a significant advantage.
And 13. And obviously the bench plays better at home. 13 for the Nuggets.
Murray swivels in. Didn't finish it.
Again, the little things. He's 9 of 18 from the field. As Batum makes the pay. I mean, it's always the missed layup and the 3 on the other end. It's always that 5-point swing.
2-for-1 opportunity for the Clippers. Jokic comes up with a steal. Jokic motoring.
Boy, you walk, boy. You walk,
That
dude.
was the slowest fast break. I mean,
Jokic comes up with a steal. Jokic.
Yes, sir.
1.
All right, y'all. Subscribe to the next chapter. We have another
2.
amazing episode coming. Leave a like on this video.
Nah, he didn't.
Follow the
Nah, he didn't. He just long as a motherfucker.
that was the
Looked
slowest
like he
fast
got.
break I may have seen.
That was the
Here with
fastest
Coach
slow break.
Adelman,
They
and
stole the ball
Coach
fast.
told me
He
at
laid
halftime,
that
Coach
bitch up
Sanders
slow
said,
here.
every quarter tells a story. What did that quarter tell you about your team?
I thought we were really engaged, played extremely hard, won the quarter by 1. Offensively, we just got to make sure we get a shot up every time down. It's that kind of game. It's a grinded out game. It's what the playoffs are about. But I liked our energy. I thought the end of the first quarter, start of the second, we weren't there. But that quarter we were. If that continues, we give ourselves a chance to win.
Nikola Jokic showed us a little bit of everything he had in his bag. What did you like about his touches in the third?
Good D.
Well, we got him the ball inside.
Man,
That's what
come
we need to
on, man.
do.
Let the ball ball,
Try to
man.
give him the ball everywhere, but sometimes in games like this, keep it simple, make sure it's in his hands.
James Harden
Read a
ball,
reaction,
Dylan.
their defense, take what they give us.
Thanks, Coach.
Rebound. Leonard racing up the
Pull
floor.
up, man.
The
Take some.
hesitation.
Hey.
Explosion. Kawhi Leonard.
Weight room, tell him,
to the
Leonard.
rim.
He'll put him back in when
Weight
he has
room,
to.
Leonard.
To your point about Bogdanovic,
You gotta get in the weight room,
man.
man.
In this game. Here's Jokic. Draws 2. Westbrook on the come.
Damn, I forgot Redbrook played for them. Redbrook just been in the cut. I ain't seen him all night.
Ever to do it. That'll be
They
the
going on the fourth quarter.
Comes back in. It's Murray.
Unless I just ain't been paying attention. I know I ain't tripping though. I know I ain't tripping that hard.
Leonard is 16th straight game with at least 20, third longest streak of his career.
Oh, James Harden makes some work.
Batum,
Trey
catch,
ball.
fire, and hit from 3. Here's Jokic. Backing down Zubac. Jokic flips it in, methodical and precise. Zubac now with 17 points, 12 rebounds. Making 19 points for Zubac. Brown, beautiful cut. Spins it in.
That was a nice reverse
Have to be
windmill
disciplined
layup.
and execute.
And that's where this two-man game is so effective. Murray!
That was a good shot. That was a nice ass shot. They don't about to go back down to 1.
Flings it back, 3 to shoot, Batum. Oh my! What a shot from Nicholas Batum!
Contestant.
Mismatch on Harden. Harden flings it back.
Bro, look. He closed out on him. That's just like when you do a drill in basketball at practice, bro. If you play basketball, you know. They throw you the ball at 3-point line. They make you chirp your feet. You run up, you close out. They throw you the ball. You have to shoot or you have to try to go to the basket and score. That man did a whole drill. Buddy right here, he did a whole drill on him. Closed out, blocked their vision with his hand and still got hit. That nigga ran. They throw you the ball, you run. And you playing defense. He just did that, look.
You got to test him defensively. Just
And that nigga still got hit. That's what you call muscle memory. He knew exactly where to put that bit and stop it at the same time.
attack him, see how he reacts in certain ways so that you can find good shots. But those are three.
Harden
Look at this shit.
flings it back. 3 to shoot. Batum. Right. What a shot from Nicholas Batum. That's the mismatch on Harden. Leonard shading. Double comes. Open Gordon. His 3.
Them bitches came back with one.
This
They
is
said not so fast.
Crowd rising to its feet. Brown for the lead.
Not another.
No. Westbrook. Yes.
Damn, Westbrook.
Clippers all
You have
5
to hear
starters as
that.
Bob said. 1 point
No, I'm
game
fucking
under
with you. I
3 to
fuck
go.
with you, Westbrook.
Jokic
Defense.
fakes the 3, dishes. Westbrook.
But that bit done came in. I know what they doing. They probably
Down
using him
one
for the
in
second
game
half.
25 seconds. Westbrook a 3. You bet.
Man,
How about them?
no funny shit, bro. No funny shit. That man just got in and scored like just 12 points that fast. I ain't never seen that man that focused and scored that many points back to back in a row. Not saying he added, but just consecutive points back to back to back to back like that. I ain't never seen him do that. I swear to God. It like the last 2 minutes he got in, he had been scoring. Just look, that nigga came out of nowhere, bro. He ain't even. I don't even think he been on the floor. Not that I can recall. At least I just wasn't paying attention. That nigga got in out of nowhere, bro, and just started scoring.
Harden flings it back. 3 to shoot. Batum. Oh my! What a shot from Nicholas Batum. That's the mismatch on Harden. Leonard shading. Double comes. Open Gordon. His 3. His 3.
This is a heavyweight fight.
Crowd rising to its feet. Brown for the lead. No. Westbrook. Yes.
There you
There's
go.
what he does.
Clippers all 5 starters as Bob said.
He scored more
1 point
times
game
before
under
this. I
3
just
to
don't
go.
want to start the video back too far.
Fakes the 3. Dishes.
Look, there you go again.
Westbrook serves it
That
in.
nigga just came out of nowhere, just went to scoring, bro.
One
Look.
in game 1. 25
Look.
seconds. Westbrook a 3. You bet.
Let me see. This my last time he scoring there. I need to see how he was so open like
25
that.
seconds. Westbrook a 3.
How the hell they left him
Fakes the
open
3.
like that?
Dishes. Westbrook serves it.
Yeah, they were doing.
Here's Murray down 1 in game 1.
Buddy he gotta come down, start going up so high. You just gotta close out. And he got caught watching. You focus on him, but look, he already on him, buddy. Done. Buddy already on him. You gotta get back in place right here. You supposed to been right here. Almost at the wing. At the top of the free throw line. So if he was to pass the giveaway, all you had to do was just come out.
25 seconds. Westbrook a 3.
That was a clutch shot, though. They can say what they want to say about Westbrook, but
We
that big
talked about it.
energized and he clutch
Clippers out of
sometimes. He
timeouts.
clutch.
Here's Harden going quickly.
High
Floats
floater.
it up and in. Tied 98. Here we go. Shot clock turned off. Game 1 in the balance. Tied at 98. Murray waiting. 10 seconds
Earl been
remaining.
messing
Leonard
with
up
him.
on him. Jokic
Unless
getting
somebody
a
don't want me
touch.
to
Double
talk.
comes. 6 seconds. Jokic gives it up. Westbrook 3 seconds. Westbrook throws it off of the Clippers, and that will do it. Denver does not get a shot off.
Dang,
and we
they go overtime
have
too.
for much of the afternoon.
Who else went
Denver
overtime? I think somebody else went overtime.
use their
if I'm
play in
mistaken. I can't
transition to get
remember.
back in. Murray sliding in, flipping out. 5 to shoot. Gordon rages to the rim.
Great patience.
Hastily up the floor. Murray weaving, floating, and
Ooh.
He just has a knack.
Don't tell me y'all shut down, y'all tired. These boys done took the lead by 3. Come on, Kawhi. Kawhi gonna show out. Good shot, boy.
Hits. Big bucket
You know
there,
them going.
Harden. Looking to take Murray. Harden skates in and floats another home.
Horn getting away with them little
10
flat
to
floaters.
shoot. Another touch here for Jokic. Brown will fire. And
Damn, Brian damn sure did fire. He fired right at the
and a
basket.
steal. Dunn comes up with it. Here comes Leonard.
Man, pull up, boy.
Resuscitation for LA.
Oh, yeah.
Harden.
Fuck it. Let Jordan do it
What a
then.
three from
Let Harden do it. I'm talking about Jordan. Let Harden do it then.
Westbrook.
Good defense, Harden.
Harden keeps it alive. Just a 2-second difference game in shot clock. And now Powell.
Timeouts.
Oh, they down one. I'm tripping. I was gonna say, why he fouled? But they were down one. He fouled.
3-point game.
Oh, these boys don't took the lead.
They
Come
gotta
on,
get a good
y'all.
look here.
Down
Come on,
3,
Harden.
10.9 to go in overtime. Harden knocked out of bounds, and it last hit Harden. And guess what? The Clippers.
Triple threat three is there. Takes it. Makes it. 13-8. Ford is getting better look. Man, I think
That was a crazy move right there because you gotta think about it, bro. Everybody already know Harden, James Harden, is one of their main shooters. Then James Harden and Westbrook used to play with each other on the Thunder, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with Kevin Durant. So he already know how Harden is. He already know how good Harden can shoot. So of course he gon', you know what I'm saying, he pushed up at the right time. Like he was at the right place at the right time. So he really saved them. They would have put anybody else on him, man. That was an easy bucket.
hit the like button if you guys have it.
Gotta get a good look here.
Down 3, 10.9 to go in overtime. Harden.
That's good D, bro. He read the play.
Last hit Harden. And guess what?
He already knew they were gonna try to get to him.
And not challenging. Denver in front. Here another failed inbound. Dunn trying to get to this one. And a foul is called on Dunn. 28, 9, and 12 for Jokic.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
Has the next.
Jokic got his tongue coming out of his nose, don't he? I was like, damn, bro, it's time to go home.
Here is Powell. Screaming across the timeline. Launches away.
Ooh,
Able to
good
hit the
jump.
3. With
9 seconds left, though.
But that will do it. The Nuggets emerge. Game 1
We lost by.
in an overtime
I know he hurt.
thriller.
Santa,
The shots the way that he is.
that big ass Santa beard, man. Damn, man, I'm hurt. I know they hurt.
If I make it great,
Cause they actually really playing. I don't get shit. Cause I'm just watching. I'm on
gets downhill,
spectating.
but I think he's complicating it for himself.
Damn, man.
That's a good timeout though. Yeah.
Damn. God damn, Lake Clippers. Goddamn Clippers.
A lot of people have Moon in their top 5.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we got
happens to lose this game.
you.
Like I say, it's a fluid list.